This game gave me a headache. Like, I am physically ill from playing this game. I cannot stress enough the broken mechanics, the inattention to detail. For instance, like, there's no, like, real system that, like, tells you what you need to do next. Sometimes your little iPad that you have in the game shows you where you need to go, but not the general idea. The game also throws in some, like, confusing instructions. Like, there's one part in the game where you see a monster and it says don't look away from the monster, but it doesn't specify that you can move around. It doesn't really explain the mechanics and the structure of the monster. So can you walk away from it? Can you look away from it? Like, it says don't look away from it, but apparently you can look away from it and just run. It didn't say, like, you know, this is not well explained is my point. On top of that, like, there is a annoying issue with the sound in this game. Like, as I was saying earlier the other day, you can have the volume really, really low, like as low as possible, where you can't hear shit. And then when the monsters kill you, it's fucking loud as shit. Like, it is so loud that my ears are still ringing from it. Like, I can still hear literally, like, I even checked the volume, the levels of my sound after I was done recording. Like, the levels, like, skyrocketed. Like, it went out of bounds. Like, it went outside the maximum range that I could record with my volume. And it's annoying because the rest of the sound throughout all my other gameplays was like, you could barely hear shit, but when they appear, there's like, rah! And it's like, oh, fuck! Like, after maybe 2 or 3 times of these things killing you, it's no longer scary, it's just more annoying than everything. It's more annoying that they keep constantly throwing this loud pitch sound in your ear, and the game specifies to wear headsets, so that way, you know, because there's going to be a lot of loud sounds, which seems like a fucking dumb idea. Why would you wear headsets if it's going to blow your fucking eardrums? And I know I'm not the only person that has this issue. I know other YouTubers that had this issue. So, and on top of that, there's like some confusing obstacles in this game. Like, the obstacles in this game like tell you to go do something, but you're really supposed to go do something else. Example, there is a part in this game where you have to pick up the battery. You have to put the battery inside the radio, but you never do it. Like, it tells you to do it, but you never do it. At least, like, there's 3 quests in this game that it tells you to do that you can skip ahead. And it's confusing. Because if you can skip ahead to, like, maybe 4 different parts of the game will go by so fast. But if you did every single thing the game told you to, it would go by so quick. And my other issue is, as I was explaining about the mechanics with the staring owl guy, is that it doesn't explain really where you need to go. And that's my other issue. Because it tells you, hey, go over here and do this, but it doesn't tell you where that thing is. The same thing with the radio. The same thing with the ventilation. It tells you to turn back on the ventilation, but does not give you the instructions on how to do that. Does not explain at all. It just says turn on the ventilation, but there's no explanation on where the ventilation is and what you're supposed to be doing with that. So that's my other issue. My other issue, my final issue, is that there seems to be a weird glitch. And I'm not sure if this is a good issue or a bad issue. In this glitch, basically, there's at least 2 parts in the game that if you die on that specific part, the game will push you ahead in time, and you'll be so confused on how you ended up there. Example, the first part of the game where you have to pick a lock for a door. Sometimes, if you die on that specific part, sometimes the game will push you forward into the next mission that you need to do, but you'll be in the middle of the mission and you don't know how you got there. You're like, oh, the door's open? Wait, what am I supposed to be doing? And suddenly you die. And that happens quite a few times. Now, Another thing that correlates with this issue is that towards the end of the game, okay, but let me specify. Earlier in the game pushes you forward in time if you fuck up. But towards the end of the fucking game, the final part is super fucking long to get to the second door that you need to unlock. If you don't unlock that door, you have to start. Oh no, if you don't unlock that door and then press the radio, wait for that thing to finish playing, the phone. If you don't let it finish playing, you have to do it all over again. And for people that are about to play this game, you'll see what I'm talking about and why it's frustrating. And because that part is so much of a gamble. You don't know where the creature is. You know he's standing by the door. You have to lure him away from the door. After you get him away from the door, you have to go to the door and unlock the door. But it takes so long to unlock the door, you don't know if the guy's going to come and get you. And when he kills you, you have to do it all over again. And when you finally do it, okay. Other than that, what are good things I can say about this game? It is a good 3D horror of Five Nights at Freddy's. I'll admit that. It is probably my favorite Five Nights at Freddy's game. And I'm sort of a fan of the series. I don't play all the games that much. I played the first 2 games. I tried playing the other games, but I just couldn't get into it. But I kind of wish the other Five Nights at Freddy games were like this, where it's more 3D. I know there's some fan-made ones out there, but I kind of wish more of them did like this. I just wish the mechanics were a little more fixed, if you get what I'm saying. That's my main issue. It's just a lot of the mechanics, the sound, it's just, oh my god, I cannot completely stop bitching about it. Oh man, oh my land. So, anyways, that's all I want to say about this game. I do like this game. It has a lot of issues. I honestly do not see myself playing it again because of the frustration of those issues. It kind of reminds me of some issues I had with the first Outlast game, but just not as bad. There are a lot of loud sounds in Outlast, and there's a lot of weird mechanics that doesn't explain that you need to do, like in Outlast, but unlike Outlast, at least in that game, it's explained what you need to do and where you need to go. It's very narrow. Okay, I need to go from point A to point B. But in this game, it just says, huh, fuck you. We don't care where you're going. You just gotta go there. Where? Just there. Just there. Anyways, guys, so here's some footage of my Let's Play. I just wanted to complain about my issues with this game, so I gotta go. This is Matthew Scooby. Peace out. Let's just go die. God damn it. I didn't even see him. God damn it. Why is it so loud? Why is it so fucking loud? I don't get why it's that loud. You guys have no idea, how loud this is. My TV is actually pretty low. But when you die, it's so fucking pitchy. It's it hurts your ears. It's kind of annoying. I'm not complaining about dying. I'm just complaining the fact that I can't hear anything, but I don't like that sound in my ears. So I turn the volume all the way down because I don't want it to be so fucking out there. But when you turn it all the way down, you can't fucking hear shit. But it doesn't matter because when you die, it destroys your ear. My ears are ringing because of this shit. It's annoying. I'm getting kind of a dementia from this game. I have to turn this game down a little bit because of how much I'm complaining about it. But then, if I turn it down, you're going to listen to my fan in the background, which I don't want you to listen to, but it's a sacrifice you're willing to make. So I really don't want to hear that shit.
Looks like it is the key card for some door. isn't compatible with that door.
If I die, I die. I don't give a shit.
Looks like it is the key card for some door.
Oh my god, was that it? Oh my fucking god, that was it? Oh, that was so easy. Like, it was so difficult, but it was so easy. Like, for like no reason. There was a cutscene.
Hello, Bishop.
You go through all that for nothing. For a cop, he's really not that smart. You think he would look in the back seat. Guys, I'm being serious. My ears are fucking dead right now because of how loud... Like, my TV's not even that loud. God dang it. Like, you have no idea the frustration level I have right now.